Have you ever wondered if a robot could be guilty of a crime? Now that's a question that might seem straight out of a science fiction novel, but with artificial intelligence becoming an integral part of our day-to-day lives, it's a question we might soon need to answer. Welcome to the curious world of AI ethics, a realm where technology and morality intertwine in fascinating yet complex ways. Now, before we delve into the depths of this intriguing subject, let's take a step back. What is artificial intelligence? In simplest terms, it's a branch of computer science that aims to imbue machines with the ability to simulate human intelligence. Sounds pretty cool, right? But it's not just about creating smart robots that can beat us at chess. AI is everywhere, from the voice assistant that wakes you up in the morning to the recommendation algorithms that determine what you watch on Netflix. But as AI continues to weave itself into the fabric of our lives, it also raises a host of ethical questions. Should an autonomous car prioritize the lives of its passengers or pedestrians in an accident? How do we ensure that AI systems are free from bias? What happens when AI is used for malicious purposes? These questions are not just philosophical musings. They are real, pressing concerns that require careful consideration and thoughtful action. AI ethics, therefore, is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about ensuring that as we leverage this powerful technology, we do so in a way that respects our values, rights, and freedoms. As we move forward, the question is no longer if AI will affect our lives, but how ethically it will do so. So buckle up, folks. We're about to embark on a journey through the fascinating and sometimes perplexing world of AI ethics, because in the end, it's not just about building intelligent machines, but about creating a future where technology serves humanity, not the other way around. Imagine a self-driving car faced with an unavoidable accident. Who should it prioritize, the passenger or the pedestrian? Now, this scenario might seem like a plot straight out of a science fiction novel, but with the rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, it's becoming a question we might have to answer sooner than we think. Let's delve into this conundrum. When we talk about programming a self-driving car, we're not just talking about lines of code that instruct the car to turn left or right. We're talking about programming morality into a machine. A decision that was once instinctive and uniquely human now has to be premeditated and coded into a machine. This raises a significant question. Whose morality are we programming? The answer could be different depending on who you ask. For some, it might be the passenger's safety that should be prioritized, while for others, it could be the pedestrians. But what if the pedestrian is at fault? What if they jumped onto the road unexpectedly? Should the car still prioritize their safety over the passengers? Or should it assess the situation based on who is at fault? And then, who gets to decide what's right and wrong in these scenarios? Is it the programmers who write the code, the companies that produce the cars, the governments that regulate them, or the societies that use them? The complexity of the issue doesn't stop there. Once we start programming morality into machines, we're setting a precedent for all future AI systems. Today it's self-driving cars. Tomorrow it could be AI doctors, AI judges, or even AI soldiers. As we navigate this new frontier of technology, we must tread carefully. The decisions we make today will shape the future of artificial intelligence and, by extension, the future of our society. In this case, the ethical conundrum isn't with the AI, but with us, the creators. We're the ones faced with these tough questions, and it's our responsibility to answer them in a way that aligns with our values, respects our rights, and serves our collective best interests. Did you know an AI algorithm once labeled people with darker skin as gorillas? Now, don't scoff. This isn't some bad joke or a snippet from a dystopian sci-fi novel. This is a real-life case that happened not too long ago. Google's image recognition software, in a rather embarrassing gaffe, ended up with a racial bias. It wasn't some rogue programmer trying to cause a stir, but a clear demonstration of how unconscious biases can seep into the algorithms we create. The algorithm wasn't inherently racist. It was fed a diet of predominantly light-skinned images during its development phase. So when it encountered images of people with darker skin, it struggled to correctly categorize them. This is a glaring example of how lack of diversity in data can lead to unintentional but harmful outcomes. This mishap highlights a critical issue. Artificial intelligence as it stands today is like a sponge. It soaks up whatever it is fed. If it's fed biased data, it mirrors those biases. It's not about the machine's intentions, but about the data we feed them with. Our unconscious biases, limitations, and blind spots can all get mirrored in AI. So what are the implications? A biased AI can have far-reaching effects, particularly when used in critical areas like healthcare, law enforcement, or job recruitment. Imagine an AI health system that fails to accurately diagnose conditions prevalent in a particular ethnic group due to biased data, or an AI recruitment tool that favors candidates of a certain race or gender. The potential for harm is immense. This is why the field of AI ethics is so crucial. It's not just about creating smarter, faster machines. It's about ensuring these machines are fair, unbiased, and responsible. It's about checking our own biases at the door when we step into the realm of AI. AI ethics is a complex, challenging, and absolutely necessary field. It pushes us to question not just what machines can do, but what they should do. And more importantly, it makes us reflect on our own biases, our own limitations, and our own responsibilities. It's clear that AI ethics is not just about what machines should do, but also about what we should not allow them to do. Remember when Cambridge Analytica used Facebook data to manipulate voters' opinions? Well, let's take a stroll down memory lane. Cambridge Analytica, a political consulting firm, stirred up a whirlwind of controversy back in 2018 when it was revealed that they had harvested the personal data of millions of Facebook users without their consent. This data was then used to build psychological profiles of voters, which were then used to tailor political ads specifically designed to manipulate and influence. Imagine that. Your likes, shares, and comments, essentially your digital DNA, were taken and used to sway your political leanings. It's kind of like someone rummaging through your personal diary and then using what they find to sell you stuff. Creepy, right? This scandal served as a stark reminder of the power that data holds in our increasingly digital world. It's not just about targeted ads or personalized recommendations anymore. It's about the very fabric of our societies, our democracies, and our freedoms. And when we talk about artificial intelligence, data is its lifeblood. AI thrives on data. The more data it has, the smarter it becomes. But as the Cambridge Analytica fiasco has shown us, this power can be misused, leading to serious ethical concerns. Data privacy is one such concern. In the age of AI, our personal information is more vulnerable than ever. And it's not just about keeping our data safe from hackers or cyber criminals. It's about ensuring that our data is not used in ways that we don't consent to. Data misuse is another major issue. How our data is used, who uses it, and for what purpose? These are questions that need clear and transparent answers. And as we've seen, when these questions are left unanswered, it can lead to situations that undermine our trust in the very systems we depend on. So while the power of data and AI holds immense potential for advancements, it also demands a greater sense of responsibility. It's about striking the right balance between leveraging data for innovation and ensuring its ethical use. As we see, the power of data in AI is not just about potential, but also about responsibility. What if an AI could decide if you're guilty or innocent? Now that's a question to stir up some thought, isn't it? Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may sound. We're already seeing AI making its way into the courtroom. Take the case of Compass, for instance. This is a real-life example of an AI system that was used in the U.S. judicial system. Compass, short for Correctional Offender Management Profiling for Alternative Sanctions, was designed to predict the likelihood of a defendant becoming a repeat offender. But here's the twist. Compass was found to have a bias against certain racial groups. Yes, you heard it right, an AI with racial bias. So how did this happen? Well, the AI wasn't inherently biased. It was trained on historical data that unfortunately reflected systemic and societal biases. Consequently, the AI replicated these biases in its predictions, leading to some serious consequences for the affected individuals. Now, you might wonder, is this an isolated incident? Unfortunately, no. It's a stark example of what can happen when we don't consider the ethical implications of AI in decision-making roles. The risk is real and it's here, but don't get me wrong, it's not all doom and gloom. AI has the potential to revolutionize the judicial system, making it more efficient and accurate, but it has to be done right. We need to ensure that the data we feed into these systems is fair and unbiased. We need to be aware of the limitations of AI, and we need to continually scrutinize and refine these systems to ensure they're working as they should. So, in essence, it's not just about AI in the courtroom. It's about AI in our lives, in our society. It's about ensuring that as we move forward, we don't leave fairness and justice behind. Because at the end of the day, AI is a tool, and like any tool, it's only as good as the hands that wield it. In the courtroom or outside, AI ethics is about ensuring fairness and justice for all. So, where do we go from here? As we venture further into the digital age, the future of AI ethics becomes an increasingly pertinent topic. It's like setting out on a road trip without a map. We know our destination, but the route is unpredictable, full of unexpected turns and detours. Regulations will undoubtedly play a significant role in this journey. They will act as the guardrails on our road, ensuring that we stay on track and don't veer off into the wilderness of unethical AI use. But these regulations should not be rigid barriers, rather flexible guidelines that can adapt to the ever-evolving landscape of AI technology. Public discourse is the vehicle that will drive us forward. It's through open and honest discussions that we can address the ethical dilemmas posed by AI and collectively decide on the best course of action. The conversation around AI ethics shouldn't be confined to tech gurus or policy wonks. It should involve everyone because AI affects everyone. And let's not forget the importance of diversity in AI development. This isn't just about ticking a box or fulfilling a quota. Diversity in AI development is crucial because it ensures that the technology we create is representative of and fair to all members of society. Think about it. If AI is being programmed by a homogeneous group, it's likely to reflect the biases and blind spots of that group. But if we have a wide range of voices contributing to AI's development, we can create a technology that is more inclusive and equitable. The future of AI ethics isn't a destination that we'll reach overnight. It's a journey that we'll embark on together, navigating the twists and turns as best we can, learning from our mistakes and celebrating our successes. In the end, the ethics of AI is not just a matter of programming, but a reflection of our values as a society. And it's up to us to ensure that these values guide our journey, illuminating the path ahead and helping us to navigate the future responsibly. In the grand scheme of things, who's really in control, us or the AI? Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked on today. We began by delving into the curious case of AI ethics, acknowledging the conundrum that this rapidly evolving field presents. It's clear that the intersection of artificial intelligence and ethics isn't merely a crossroad, it's a labyrinth, a complex maze that we're collectively navigating. In our exploration, we've come across the unseen implications of AI, the invisible ripples that spread out from the stone of innovation. We've discovered that every piece of data, every byte and bit holds an immense power. This power can be harnessed to create, innovate, and progress. But it can also be misused, leading to mistrust and fear. As we ventured further, we stumbled upon the courtroom of AI. We grappled with the idea of impartial algorithms making decisions that can impact our lives in significant ways. We questioned, we pondered, and we understood that the scales of justice need to be balanced with the scales of technology. Finally, we peered into the future of AI ethics. We realized that the road ahead is not set in stone. It's a path that we're carving out step by step, decision by decision. It's important for us to remember that every step we take, every decision we make should be guided by the compass of ethics. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible with AI, we must also consider what's right. The ethics of AI isn't just about the technology itself, it's about us, our values, our principles, and our responsibility. It's about ensuring that the AI we create serves us, not the other way around. It's about developing AI responsibly with consideration for the impact it has on individuals, societies, and the world at large. As we navigate the future of AI, remember this: it's not just about what AI can do, but what it should do.